Hello everyone, and welcome to the 7th occurrence of Stay at Home Quiz in English on Sundays. Glad to already see some of you connected to Kahoot app, to the Kahoot app. Hopefully a couple more people will join before we start. You've still got, as usual, around 20 minutes before we start. We'll start at 1:30, which is in 19 minutes. So yeah, go off and fix yourself a drink, make yourself a snack, and then we'll get it going. So who've we got joined so far? We've got Natters, the winner from 2 weeks ago, back for a third week running. Welcome, Natters. And then we've got the Samorości crew coming in strong with 4 of you there. We've got Nikki, Nicole, Zuzi and Lenny from the Samorości team. So welcome to all of you. Then we've got Jacinto Leite. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that. Hopefully I've said that correctly. So welcome to you. That's the first time I see that name. We've got Sal back as well. Hi Sal, glad you could make it back again. And then SLB 1904. What does SLB stand for? And is that what I should say, or is there something else I should say? SLB 1904. Reach out on the YouTube stream comments and let me know how I should pronounce that. And then also from Samorości, Dominika has just joined as well. So welcome to you guys. I've got a great quiz for you again this week. Hopefully it should be pretty exciting. No big changes though this week. So it should be pretty standard, but very exciting and interesting. And at the end we will have, last week we had the question where you chose, or the last 2 weeks we've had it where you choose one round from the next week. This time I want you to choose the overall theme for the whole quiz. So there's 4 choices as usual, and you'll be able to choose from these 4, and the winner will make the whole quiz in that theme. Okay, we've just had Seraphim join as well, or Seraphim. I think it's Seraphim. Sounds a little bit medical. I don't know what that Seraphim means. So SLB 1904, Sporting Lisbon and Benfica. Very nice. So a footballing fan, I think. Although I think Sporting Lisbon and Benfica have other teams other than football teams as well, but most famous I think are the football teams. So what have you guys been up to this week? Anything interesting? Any changes in your circumstances at home in terms of being able to get out from the house? Here in Czech, it really, I think there's gonna be changes already, some changes already from tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. I think there might be some, even, isn't it the outdoor bars are even open, like the Zahradki, the beer gardens, should be open tomorrow, or is that next week? So Levi is telling me a seraphim is a sort of angel. And seraph, plural seraphim in Jewish, Christian and Islamic literature, celestial being, variously described as having 2 or 3 pairs of wings and serving as a throne guardian of God. So he'll protect your throne. So I hope you have your own seraphim for you while you go and make yourself a drink and a snack to protect your seat, and then you'll be able to come back and sit in the same chair. Okay, we've had a new person join. It's Legend Falcon 99. So welcome, Legend Falcon 99. I've not seen that name before. I'm not sure if you're a new player or if you've got a new nickname. So just to remind everyone, yeah, we're doing these quizzes here as kind of a replacement, as something on top from the normal pubQuiz activities. pubQuiz normally runs around 50 quizzes here in Czech Republic every week in various bars, but because all the bars are closed, the quizzes are not running, which might change when all the bars reopen. Hopefully as soon as we know more details about the exact dates and the conditions of the pub's opening, we will be working to arrange those quizzes again. But who knows, there may be restrictions in terms of the number of people who can go to the bars or the distance apart the people can be, and that might be more suitable for some bars than others. So we just got to wait and see. Yeah, so we're running these quizzes here in English language, and this is the first time we're actually broadcasting on this new channel, on the Stay at Home Quiz channel. I hope everybody found their way here okay and without any problems. Yeah, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you'll be brought up to date when we go live and when we post new videos. Hopefully in the near future we should be posting some instruction videos for new players so they know how to join the quizzes. So it can be a little confusing for some people exactly how it works. But yeah, I'll explain it now. That the concept is that you will download the Kahoot app and you'll have that in your hand, and that's the device you're going to answer the questions on. And then you want a second device that can be your PC, your tablet, your laptop, or your television, smart television, and with that you will put on that larger device you will put your the YouTube link for this stream, and so you'll watch the stream through a large television, and you'll see me reading the questions, and on your app, on your Kahoot app live, you will be able to answer those questions, and after each question we'll see whether you got it right or wrong, what the correct answer was, and what your score is and where you're placing in the table. So it's a real live experience for anyone who's joining, and you'll be able to compete against all the other players who are here, and maybe competing against some other people that you know. So Dominique J is asking whether the online quizzes will continue after the pubs are open again. I really do hope so. I think the Czech quizzes we will have maybe less, but this English one will continue. I think it all really depends on the demand. If people continue to come, then we will continue to put them on. If people want them to stay, then the quizzes will stay. So I don't see any. I'm really enjoying doing these quizzes, and so I think these will continue. And I think it's really something extra that pubQuiz or Stay at Home Quiz is adding to the portfolio of things that we can offer. So we offer the physical quizzes, the events in person, and now we offer online streaming quizzes. We do these regular events, but we also do like team building events as well. So if you're working in a company and you think this would be good for some of you and your colleagues on because now you can't really have team building in person. So to help out with getting some team spirit going, we can run one of these quizzes for like a closed quiz for a specific company. So yeah, if you're interested in that, then feel free to reach out to us. So we just had another player join. It's Ben and Sinead. I think Ben and Sinead played a few weeks ago. And welcome back, Ben and Sinead. I hope you do well this week. I hope everybody does well. So we've got 9 minutes left until we start. To anyone who didn't hear it before, yeah, you've still got those 9 minutes to go and fix yourself a drink and maybe a snack and get yourself ready, because the quiz will last, I think, around 1 hour and 10 minutes, maybe 1 hour and 20 minutes, something like that. In fact, yeah, maybe I think it is maybe 1 hour and 10 minutes, because it's the questions previously were 90 seconds, but last week we went to 60 seconds, and I think this was okay, so I think we're going to stick with the 60 seconds. I'd like your feedback on that if there's anyone who feels that it's not enough. And Ben Reynolds says hi. Maybe that's Ben from Ben and Sinead, I think it is. Hi Ben, and hi Sinead. Kitty Hawks has joined. Welcome back, Kitty Hawks, glad to see you back. 13 players. Lucky for some, hopefully we can get at least one more, so we're not stuck on 13. But let's see. Also, if you're able to share the Stay at Home Quiz page on Facebook with your friends, that would be fantastic. If you can invite people to like the page. So I think that's possible for you, or at least even share the post that we have there about the event, the reoccurring event every weekend. It'd be great if we can get some more people onto the quiz. So HomeQuiz Help is saying that all the pins have been sent out, so hopefully everybody's received their pins and are able to join the event. Okay, we've had a 14th player join, and it is Brownie. Welcome, Brownie. I wonder, is that like a chocolate brownie? It's a little bit of a different spelling, or maybe it's some kind of a nickname upon the word brown. Either way, welcome, Brownie. Looks like somebody's just dropped off. I'm not sure who we're missing. Yep, we're missing Seraphim, so hopefully Seraphim can join back. For next week's quiz, I'll also update the social media tags here on the over there. and so we should, with the new StayAtHomeQuiz tags. So yeah, it looks like, yeah, Seraphine's joined back in, so we've got 14 players, so we've just got 5 minutes left for you to get your drinks and snacks, and then we'll kick everything off. As I said as well, each question will have 60 seconds. Also, the test questions will only have 30, as was recommended last week. We'll see how that goes. But the normal questions will have 60 seconds each, and you have to make sure that your stream is up to date, because there's around 10 to 12 second delay between me saying or clicking in the Kahoot application, in my Kahoot leading application, and you'll see it appear on your Kahoot app, and then when you see it in the stream on YouTube, there will be that 10 or 12 second delay. So that means you probably only have 48 seconds to answer each question. But hopefully that's enough. But if you're finding you're having less than that, maybe try refreshing the YouTube stream, and that should bring the timing up to the normal, maybe up to the best connection and the best time possible. So we've just had Master join. Welcome back, Master. So it's been some very nice weather here this week. Big improvement from the previous week. Lots of hot sunshine, and yeah, we're able to sit outside and enjoy the sun and do a little bit of gardening. So it's a nice change from those colder months. But I guess that's what happens when you move into May. So very nice. Hopefully, everyone's hoping for more sun and more outdoor time, I guess, in May and beyond. So in the UK, it was a public holiday weekend. It isn't normally here in Czech. It was as well. Every year here in Czech is the 8th of May is a public holiday. Always the 1st and the 8th. But in the UK, I think you had an additional day's holiday, so an additional bank holiday to normal to commemorate the 75 years of VE Day. So it's very nice. Has anyone been doing anything nice for the public holiday weekend? If you want to let me know, you can write in the YouTube stream comments. I'm always interested to know when people disappear from this list and then reappear. What's actually happening? Is it people dropping out and then joining back in with with a different device? Is it on purpose, or are you being kicked out? If you could let me know in the YouTube stream comments, that would be really helpful, just so I can understand what's going on there, because it looks like it happened to Jacinto, and I think it happened to Seraphim as well. I'm not sure if it happened to anyone else here. So looks like we're ready to go actually. So I'm going to go ahead and kick this off. Speak to you in a second. Okay, so here we are at the test round. So as normal, get your Kahoot app applications ready on your phones, and we're going to go ahead with the test round. So only 30 seconds this time for the test round. So you need to, select. It isn't a multi-select. You need to just click on how many times does letter Q appear in the word quiz. See if any of you can get it in quick, because there's only 30 seconds. So hit the button and hit submit. Okay, we've got 4 answers in so far. Okay, most of you got it correct. So I'm not sure the 30 seconds is enough, but no points for this. It's just a test question. So another test question now. This is a cup, true or false? So just hit true or false if this is a cup or not. Somebody hit the answer very quickly there, so just be careful in hitting your answer too quickly. Just wait until you see the question on the stream before hitting it on your Kahoot app. Okay, lots of you getting your answers in. Okay, there we go. Yep, 11 of you got it correct. It was a cup. Okay, and the final test question before we go into the real scoring questions is, it's an open-ended question. So as normal, you're going to have to type into here one word and tell me what this is, regardless of how delicious or disgusting it looks. You need to write the word in here. Yeah, so Levi's saying there's a pretty big delay for him. So, but I think Levi's played before, so the test questions, we probably need to leave it up to 60 seconds for next week's. I'll just make a note of that. Oh, sorry. So of course, this wasn't peanut butter. It was in fact an ear. But I always put in a random answer so nobody gets a multiple streak, and I'll explain that to you now when we're going to go and look at the scoring. So there's basically 1,000 points available. There's a very big delay today. I see. Okay, so the rest of the questions are going to be 60 seconds. There's not much I can do about that now, unless there is one more option, is that I would stop the stream and I will start it again and change one setting. So does anyone want to, do you agree that I would stop the stream and restart, or do you think 60 seconds is going to be enough? I think it's one setting. It's about the latency that's on this new channel. It hasn't been set to the, let's say, the low latency setting. Maybe just reach out, write me on the... Okay, Pavel thinks it'll be okay with 60 seconds. Okay, we'll see. So we're going to just go ahead. So you get 1,000 points per question, maximum, and those points you will get closest to 1,000 for answering the answer as quick as possible, but you'll get bonus points for answering multiple questions in a row correctly. So the goal is to answer them as quickly as possible and to get them correct in a row, like one after another. So keep it going. So round one, we're going to go ahead with. Looks like everyone seems to agree. So it sounds like we have a 30-second delay. Yeah, so it sounds like you've got 30 seconds for writing each question. There are some media questions, so hopefully you have enough time to answer those. Okay, so anyway, this round's VE Day. So it was on Friday VE Day, Victory in Europe Day. We're going to have 5 questions on this. So an open-ended question. The 8th of May is VE Day in most Western countries. On which date in May does Russia recognise the same event? So you just need to type in the number of which date Russia recognises Victory in Europe Day. So sounds like most of you will probably be getting the stream about now. Here we go. Yep, a lot of answers coming in. So it means, yeah, you've basically got 30 seconds for every question. Cheers. Good luck, everyone. So which date does Russia commemorate, recognise and celebrate VE Day? Most of you have answered. Just want a number. So we got various, and the correct answer was 9, or the 9th. And that's because I think it was declared very late on the 8th, and in Russia their time zone was already on the next day, so they class it as the 9th. Well done to 9 of you, very clever. And so in the lead we've got Susie from Samorości, Kitty Hawks in second, Seraphim, Dominika and Nikki also from Samorości. So you can see here that Susie was the fastest to answer the question, and that's why she's got the highest score. So you can see the speed is key, or is key to getting those bonus points. So the next question: who authorised the surrender of Germany at the end of the Second World War, or of World War II? Was it Heinrich Himmler? If you think it was, hit red. If you think it was Karl Dönitz, hit blue. And if you think it was Adolf Hitler, hit yellow. And if you think it was Joseph Goebbels, smack green. So who authorised the surrender of Germany at the end of World War II, and such kicking off Victory in Europe? So we've got lots of answers coming in. You just need to know, you just need to choose one of these 4 answers. Okay, 9 of you got it correct. It was Karl Dönitz. He was, I think, put in charge of actually issuing that decree, or that surrender. So well done to 9 of you. Let's see what the scores say. So we've got a new leader. Seraphim, the protector of thrones, is in the lead with Brownie in second. But Samorości very strong in the top 5 with Dominika, Nikki and Nicole all up there. Well done, guys. And 7 people have got an answer streak of 3. So VJ Day, or Victory in Japan Day, came in the same year, 1945. In which month is VJ Day? If you think it's in August, hit red. If you think it's in July, hit blue. If you think it's in October, hit yellow. And if you think it's in September, smack green. So Victory in Japan Day came in the same year in 1945. Which month is it? So looks like we've got all answers in. 8 of you said September, but VJ Day is in August. Looks like, and on the previous question, Levi is saying also the truce is signed twice, and Russia only recognised the second signing, which was on the 9th. Interesting. Yeah, I think there's also some dispute that Russia and Japan never declared peace with each other. So none of the top 5 got that correct, it seems. Maybe you all said it was September from the top 5. So which world leader had their birthday on the actual VE Day in 1945? You need to type your answer into your Kahoot app. So which world leader had their actual birthday, their birthday on the actual VE Day in 1945? So 20 seconds left, 2 answers in. Type your answer in. Maybe it's one of these 3 is the answer. Dominic J is saying the surrender of Japan was on September the 2nd for Japan, but the actual VJ Day is celebrated in August. So Truman, two of you got that correct. Some tough questions here. It was his birthday on VE Day, but apparently he dedicated the celebrations to Roosevelt, who had passed away not long before. Seraphim's really pushing out a nice lead here. Well done to you. Let's see. And Sal is up 5 places, the highest climber. Well done. So the final question from the VE Day section. So who were the world leaders at the 50th anniversary of VE Day? So this year was the 75th anniversary. So in the 50th anniversary, who were the world leaders at that time? So select all the names that you think apply. So if you think Jacques Chirac was a world leader on VE Day in 1995, hit red. Václav Havel, hit blue. George H.W. Bush, hit yellow. And John Major, smack green. So we've got 10 answers in already. So there we go, time's up. So it looks like 3 of you got it correct in total, because the 2 leaders that were world leaders at that point were Václav Havel and John Major. George H.W. Bush was earlier. It was actually Bill Clinton who was president of the United States, and Jacques Chirac was a tough one because he came into power, I think, in the same year, not long after VE Day, but it was actually Mitterrand who was still the president of France at the time. But it looks like maybe 3 of you got that correct, but no one from the top 5. Okay, so enough of VE Day. Now there's no points for this. Tell me, what are you drinking? Type your answers into your Kahoot app now, and let's have a look. And a sip. Let's have a sip. Oh no, and there's still 90 seconds for this one. So once you have typed it in, once I see about, say, 14 or 15 of you, I'll probably hit OK. Or click skip here in the corner. 12 of you have got your answers in. I'll wait till it gets up to 14, I think. So just one more answer. There we go. And I'm going to hit skip now. So let's see what you've been drinking. Coffee, champagne, water, Coke, Corona, hey, Cerveza, wine, beer and tea. Tea's very popular this week. Very good. But of course, water's not as popular as previous weeks. I think last week's we had beer, wine and water, but tea, very popular this week. Nice. I wish I had a cup of tea. Yeah, sorry about the 90 seconds on that one. Okay, round 2 is hip hop and R&B. So there's going to be some audio on these, so let me just get this ready. Okay, let's go. And I'm going to mute the background song. So listen to this. Oh, so it looks someone wrote Grande, but 9 of you got it correct. It was Ariana Grande. Well done. So a lot of, wow, Sabarostia really making an attack on the leaderboard here, but Seraphim holding strong in first place. Okay, we're going to go for another one of these now. I'll mute the background song again. So again, name the artist. Only the last word needed. So, Soul, Uncle, De La Soul, him, Wayne, Diddy, Dre. It was De La Soul. Quite an old one there, so maybe caught out some of you younger ones, but 4 of you got it correct. Well done. And Brownie's up there, so maybe Brownie's showing your age there in the top 5. But great stuff, up to second. Well done. So another one now. Let me just mute the background song again. It's the same concept for all 5. This is the 3rd from 5 songs.
Always trying to figure everything out.
So name the artist. Only last word is needed.
Half the time I don't even know what I'm saying it about. Good news, good news, good news. That's all they wanna hear. No, they don't like it when I'm down. But when I'm flying, no, it makes
Type your answer into the Kahoot tab.
So different. What's the difference? When it ain't that bad, it could always be worse. I'm running out of gas, hardly anything left. Hope I make it home from work. But so tired of being so tired. Well, I gotta build something beautiful.
Okay, just 2 seconds left. So Gorillaz, Dre, Wayne, Drake, Miller, LSD, artist. It was Mac Miller. So the 4 of you who wrote Miller and Mac Miller got it correct. Well done. Oh, Natters is up there. Maybe a Mac Miller fan. So, well done, Natters, into the top 5, in fact into second. And Jacinto Liete is the highest climber, up 3 places. Well done. But Seraphim holding tight at the top. Here we go. I'll mute the background again. Okay, Camway West, Outcast, Cats, Dre, Drake. It was Outcast. The correct spelling is with a K, but as I said, I'd allow both. I've got Dan B1HD asking to join, and if you want to join, Dan, because you definitely won't win, but you can participate. The pin you need for Kahoot is 958254. That's 958254. So I'm not going to post it into the chat because when I did that previous weeks, there was some bot attack, so I don't want that again. Okay, Natters is up to the first place. Well done, Natters. Actually quite a lead there over Seraphim. But Nicole is up a place, and so is Dominica. And Nikki also holding there nicely in the top 5. So we're going to move on to the last question in this round, which is hip hop and R&B. So it's the same concept. Just type the name of the artist. Okay, just 15 seconds left. Okay, no idea. Prince, Bruno Mars, Jamiroquai. So, okay, 10 of you got it correct. I thought the YouTube videos were better on this now and not showing too much information, but there was a little, what do they call it, a card had come up in the corner and even gave that away. So hopefully some of you took advantage of that and got the answer in, or maybe it was a little bit too late. Let me just turn the music back on. Turn the Kahoot audio off. Okay, so yeah, 10 of you got it correct. How does that look at the top? Natas has dropped down and Nicole from Samoroshchi is up at the top after 2 rounds. So well done to you, Nicole. And Jacinto Leite is also in the top 5. Well done. But SLB 1904 has a winning streak of 4 correct answers in a row and moved into the top. Oh no, it hasn't moved into the top 5 yet. Okay, this is a puzzle round. So as normal, this is an alphabetize. So you need to order these from last to first in terms of alphabetical order. So which is the last one in the alphabet moving through to the first one in the alphabet. So Soul, Miller, Grande and Mars. Put these in correct alphabetical order and hit submit and you will receive your points. It should be quite easy. Just make sure you get it right. Just 5 seconds left. Okay. 85% of you got it correct. And it was, of course, Soul, Miller, Mars and Grande in alphabetical order from last to first. So let's see what's that's done to the scores. Wow, Samoroshchi are really taking over the leaderboard. First, second and third. Natas has dropped down to 4th. But Zuzi from Samoroshchi is also on an answer streak of 3. Well done. So another word cloud question here, same as last week. Just describe the weather for me where you are right now. Should still be, well, here in Czech it's still daylight. Just, it's maybe a little bit dusky. But yeah, just see what's going on around the world. Fine, sun, dark, meh again, breezy, overcast, cloudy. It's also cloudy here, so I guess, yeah, we're a little bit overcast or cloudy, pretty same. I think it's oblačno in Czech. Okay, no need to answer this time. It's round 3, and this was the requested theme from the previous week, and it's flags. So you're now going to have 5 questions on flags. So let's go straight for it. True or false? This is the flag for the International Federation of Vexillological Associations. And vexillological, I think, is the study and the study of flags, or the enjoyment of flags. So this is the flag of the International Federation of Flag Associations. True or false? Okay, we've got 13 answers in already, and 8 of you got it correct. It was in fact true. It's not the most memorable of flags, but I thought it was quite funny having a flag about flags. Okay, Jacinto is pulling up very nicely, but Samoroshchi, Nicole, Nikki and Dominica occupying the top 3 positions quite firmly now. So the next one here, it's a multi-select, so multiple select. Which 2 countries share this same flag? Select 2 answers. 2 answers that apply. Red, Cameroon. Blue, Romania. Yellow, Chad. And green, Bulgaria. So which 2 countries from these 4 options below share this flag? Red, Cameroon. Blue, Romania. Yellow, Chad. And green, Bulgaria. 3 of you have got your answers in already. Come on guys, time's running out. Although obviously there's a bit of delay. Is the 60 seconds still working out okay for everyone? Are you able to answer in time? If it is getting too long, remember you can refresh your stream, and it looks like around 11 of you have got some good answers in there, because it was Romania and Chad. They have the same flag, but I think Romania is a little more strict about the naming of their colours. But they are basically exactly the same flag. There are some others that are very similar, but I think these are the only 2 national flags that are exactly the same. And Jacinto has taken the lead. Well done to you. That's great. And Seraphim is back, making a comeback with 3 in a row. And now Samoroshchi occupying 4 out of the top 5 places. Talk about a monopoly or domination. It's great to see you guys up there. Really nice. But even better, Jacinto, very nice to see you up the top as well. Is it your first time this week? Let us know in the YouTube comments. We'd like to know. Okay, next is which country has the oldest continuously used national flag? If you think it's Denmark, hit red. If you think it's France, hit blue. If you think it's Scotland, hit yellow. And if you think it's Nepal, smack green. So, yes. Which country has the oldest continuously used national flag? Denmark, France, Scotland, or Nepal? Or Nepal, whichever way you say it. Thanks for the feedback, Levi, saying there's no issue. So, with the time limit, Denmark is the answer. The correct answer has the oldest continuously used national flag. I think Scotland is the second, and Nepal has a very old flag as well. I don't think France's is as old. I think it's like from the 15th or 16th century. Denmark's been using that. Very, very long time. So a new leader. It's Nikki from Samoroshchi, then Nicole in 2nd place, and Zuzi in 3rd place, all overtaking Jacinto, and Dominica staying in 5th place. But Seraphim may be coming up quickly with an answer streak of 4 questions. So now the 4th question from this round is, which 4-letter word is being displayed here in semaphore, presented as it would appear when facing the person? So the letter above is the letter J, and that's used just to show that there are letters being, or it's a word being shown, not numbers. So you're interested in these 4 symbols below. So what is the word they are spelling? Write a 4-letter word. It's not that hard. It should be an easy word. It's only got 4 letters. And maybe it's topical. If there's any semaphore experts in here, I'd be very interested to know. I doubt there are, but you're going to have to make a very good guess probably here. And what have we got? Flag, help, stop, love. Oh, no one got it correct. It was flag. They'd spelt out the word flag. Okay, none of you got that correct. That means all answer streaks are gone. Sorry about that, guys. The final question in the flag round is, select all the following colours that appear on the flag of South Africa. Select all that apply. So if you think there's blue, press red. If you think there's white, press blue. If you think there's black, press yellow. And if you think there's orange, smack green. It's a bit confusing, isn't it? But yeah, if you just take it by the words on the screen, select all the colours that you think appear on the flag of South Africa. Blue, white, black and orange. So 2 answers so far. Remember, select all that apply and then hit submit on your Kahoot app. Okay, it looks like a lot of you got that correct. Around maybe 5 of you, because maybe some of you put the orange as well. There's no orange on the flag, but there is blue, white and black, and many other colours as well. I'm not able to show it, unfortunately, on this app, but we've got a great battle going on here in the top 5. Jacinto is back up there into second, and Nicole's dropped off, but Nikki is leading. Well done, Nikki, on 10,334 points. Only 500 points in the lead. Oh yeah, and Natters is up into the top 5 again. So it's a number juggler. Order these from lowest to highest. So from lowest through to the highest. So just take these, put them in position in your app from the lowest one, the second lowest, the third lowest, and the highest. Order them and hit the submit button on your Kahoot app. Okay, 93% of you got it correct. I think it was pretty easy. It was really just moving a decimal place in those. So who got it the quickest? Okay, everyone in the top 5 got it correct. Maybe just a slight change in the speed of those answers, but no movements. Okay, round 4 is the gym. So I'm not sure if everybody's able to work out at home at the moment, or if you're able to go to gyms, but we all should be right now. We're probably all spending a little bit too much time sitting down. So we're not going to do a workout though now, we're just going to do questions about the gym, and hopefully that'll inspire everyone to do a bit of working out tomorrow. So name this piece of exercise equipment. 3 letters. The picture will reveal slowly. What's this piece of exercise equipment called that the lady is hanging from? I think it's a trademark name. And if you're into the gym, hopefully you'll know the answer. It's actually probably a very good piece of equipment to have at home right now when you're not able to go out to the gym, because I think you can literally use it anywhere as long as you've got something to tie it onto. Okay, we've got 10 answers in. What do we see? A tug or a TRX. So a good guess. Tug was not correct though. 9 of you got it correct. It was TRX. Well done. So Zuzi's the only movement in the top 5, moving into 5th position. Well done. So the second question in the gym round. So name this weightlifting exercise. So is it bench press? Hit red. Is it a seated row? Hit blue. Is it a squat? Hit yellow. Or is it a deadlift? Smack green. So what is this weightlifting exercise that this person is doing? I wouldn't recommend doing it as many times as we're seeing it happen in this video, in this GIF, but it is a GIF, so I think it's only done once and then it repeats. So is this a bench press, a seated row, a squat, or a deadlift? So 10 of you got it correct. It was a deadlift. Well done. And all of the top 5 got that correct. So now moving on to, what word is gym an abbreviation of? Just type the word into your Kahoot app now. This should be a real easy one for you, hopefully. And I think this is a GIF of The Goodies, which is an old TV show from the UK where they are in a gym. I think it's from the 70s or the 80s, this GIF. So 9 of you answered, 10, 11. Good. Just want one word typing in. What word is gym an abbreviation of? Oh, so it fooled one of you. It's not gymnastics, it's gymnasium. I hadn't even thought about the word gymnastics, but that was quite a good guess, I guess. Okay, Nikki from Samorości is on top. Still by... It's actually, the gap is lessening here, so it looks like Jacinto is answering the questions a little bit faster than Nikki, because the gap is now a lot less than 500 points, which it was before. But 5 players now have an answer streak of 5 questions, so really getting those extra bonus points. What's the main muscle being exercised here? So I just want one word. Wow, this is revealing very slowly, so this might be trouble for the 30-second delay. So it means you'll probably have about 15 seconds to get it. Hopefully you can already see it, which is the main muscle being exercised here. So I just want one word typing in to your Kahoot app. 10 seconds left. Okay. Biceps. Good. And yeah, looks like everyone got that correct. 14 of you. Really good stuff. Very good. So not too hard, but this is the last question in this round. What kind of bell is this? If you think it's bar, hit red. If you think it's kettle, hit blue. And if you think it's dumb, hit yellow. What kind of bell is this? Is it a barbell, a kettlebell, or a dumbbell? Okay, just a few seconds left. 12 answers in so far. I'd be expecting about 14, but I think we're there. 11 of you got it correct. It was a kettlebell. It wasn't a dumbbell, as some of you thought. But Nikki's on fire with 7 correct answers in a row. So we're now going to move on to a new... Oh no, we've still got a puzzle question first. So you need to alphabetize these words. And it's the words we were just looking at. So dumbbell, bar and kettle, and you need to put them from first to last in the alphabet in your Kahoot app. So arrange them in the correct positions and hit submit. So dumb, bell, bar and kettle. What do you guys think of these alphabetized and number juggler questions? Are they okay? Or should there be less of them? Maybe just because there's now 4 in each quiz. Would you like less of them or more of them? Probably not more. Would you prefer less of them maybe each week? Or just more of a surprise? Maybe let me know in the YouTube stream comments. 100% of you got that correct, so 3 points really for you. It's just a question of how quickly you answered it. You answered the question. The gap now between Nikki and Jacinto is getting very small. Nikki, it looks like, is having maybe slightly more delay on the stream. Maybe Jacinto's got a bit of a better stream connection and is answering these questions very quickly. But good on you. You've got to take every advantage you can get. So another word cloud. What food or snack was the last thing you ate today? For me, it was actually a bag of crisps just before the stream. I'll still have to have my dinner after this, at least something. So yeah. Wow. And the picture doesn't really make sense, does it? I think that was already there last week, the picture. I don't know why it's showing these place signs. Anyway. So let's see what you're all eating. What you've got your mouths full of, or had your mouths full of earlier. What have we got? Dumplings with bacon, Indian butter chicken, banana hot wings, blueberries, fedorka, cereals, Mars, pizza, Mars Sriksk, Lesko ham. I don't know what. Lesko, is that like lecho? Ham, pizza and salad, popcorn, salami and bread. God, they all sound really good. Lovely. Some more healthy than others, but all very nutritious, I'm sure. So, moving on from food, our next category is going to be national dishes. So we're going to have a look at different foods from around the world, and you're going to have to answer some questions on these. So let's go on with this. Which country is feijoada, the national dish of? I'm not sure if I pronounced that correctly. So, is it from Peru, Argentina, Brazil, or Chile? If you think it's from Peru, hit red. If you think it's from Argentina, hit blue. If you think it's from Brazil, hit yellow. And if you think it's from Chile, smack green. Levi's saying he doesn't see the point in those number juggler and alphabetize questions, as it's just giving some players some free points. But in fact, last week, the final question actually gave us a different winner because the person who was winning did it in the wrong order somehow. So yeah, it was from Brazil, this food, feijoada. I'm not really sure I'm pronouncing that correctly. I haven't chosen as any other complicated pronunciations, but Jacinto has got that correct and moved into first place again, but that is very, very close, just 11 points in it, so this can really change from one question to the next. So the second question on national dishes coming right up now. So which country are gyros, moussaka and souvlaki the national dishes of? Type your answer into your Kahoot app now. Susie's saying she likes the alphabetize because it's a nice break. Yeah. Aha. SLB1904 is helping me, I think, with the pronunciation. Feijoada. How's that? Is that better? Okay, looks like all of you got your answers in here. Somebody's written Turkey, but I accepted all of these answers because they're the official names of the country, but it's Greece is the correct answer. Well done. Looks like most of you got it correct, apart from the person who put Turkey. I don't know who that was. And I don't think you should reveal yourself. Or maybe you should. I don't mind. Which country is kimchi the national dish of? If you think it's from China, hit red. If you think it's from Vietnam, hit blue. If you think it's from South Korea, hit yellow. And if you think it's from Thailand, smack green. Okay. Feijoada. I think that's better. Feijoada. So finally I'll be able to go to Brazil and eat good home-cooked food. So which country is kimchi the national dish of? Is it China, Vietnam, South Korea, or Thailand? Yep, everyone's got it in. It is, of course, from South Korea. Lovely bit of fermented cabbage. Spicy fermented cabbage, I think. Delicious. So, Nikki is back on top. Because it looks like Jacinto got that incorrect, maybe? And Nicole is also up a place into second. But three players have 11 correct answers in a row. That is sensational. And SLB904 is saying they have feijoada in Portugal as well. Looks very delicious. Looks like blood sausage inside. Anyway, which country are bigos and pierogi the national dishes of? Type your answer into the Kahoot app now. So which country are bigos and pierogi the national dishes of? So 2 answers in so far. Just need to, there's a little picture of one of those dishes, I think, really beautifully rotating for you so you can see it from all sides. They do look nice with little bits of fried onion on them. Oh, you've got them all in. All answers are in. Albania, Romania, Poland. It was Poland. So I think pierogi is also popular in other countries, but bigos is only in Poland. Well, bigos and pierogis are only in Poland. So Samorości really dominating this week, but Nikki especially. Well, big up to you, Nikki, with an answer streak of 12, and maybe pushing out a bit of a lead there at the top. But Dominika pushing up into 3rd. So let's move on to the last question in this round. Which country is bryndzové halušky the national dish of? If you think it's Hungary, hit red. If you think it's Czechia, hit blue. If you think it's Slovenia, hit yellow. And if you think it's Slovakia, smack green. And there's a bowl of bryndzové halušky for you right there. So which country is this the national dish of? Hungary, Czechia, Slovenia or Slovakia? The brynza is the national cheese of Slovakia, and it's like one of these UNESCO protected manufacturing things, like with Parma ham or whatever, or Parmesan. So yeah, 12 of you got it correct. It was Slovakia. It's very nice, bryndzové halušky. And Nikki staying on top, and Nicole also has 13 correct answers in a row. So very, very nice scores this week. Let's see how far we can go. There's no need to answer this time, and we're moving on to the final round of the quiz. So there'll be 5 questions on streaming TV shows. So you're going to need to watch and listen and tell me what these TV shows are. So let's go for it. I'm going to mute the background music. So the first word's the only word that's needed. And they should all be streaming TV shows.
Bobby's my Jay-Z and I'm giving him Beyonce.
That sounds like the beats of a very gorgeous Karamo Brown if I ever knew one.
He's mayor of Rhythm Town. My other sisters
I was gonna follow her.
are not mayors of Rhythm Town.
So does anybody recognize this TV show? I've not watched this one much myself, but apparently it's very popular. Maybe quite specific. So there we go, time's up. Neighbours Hollywood, The Shine Best. It was Queer Eye, or Queer would have been an acceptable answer. Yeah, Zuzi's telling me don't tell Slovak people that it's a Hungarian meal. I'm sure it is eaten in many places, halušky, or some people would maybe even call them gnocchi or something like that. But I think it's only the national dish in Slovakia. And Levi, I think, is a little bit offended about comparing Slovaks and Hungarians. I don't want us to get political here. Let's just stick with regular... just enjoying food in general, but different countries recognise different dishes as their national dish. Anyway, let's move on with the next question, because So we have no real movement apart from Zuzi has overtaken Jacinto in the league table. Here we go with another question. So the first word only. What TV show is this?
Hi there. How you doing?
I am wonderful.
I am so sorry. That flight is canceled.
No.
Customer incident at the other end.
What? So when is the next flight?
Yeah, they're all kind of full.
I booked this weeks ago. It's my best friend's wedding.
I'm sorry.
So hopefully most of you have got that, because the
Thank you.
the delay, probably you won't be able to see this before getting a chance to answer. It's not an easy one, this, but if you've seen the show, you will know this. 7 of you have answered so far. Hopefully you can get your answers in.
You got to be a 4.2 or over to qualify.
Oh, I'm a 4.2.
I'm afraid you're actually a 4.183.
Okay, Mad Black Air, Coronation, Black Mirror. The answer was Black Mirror. So that was from one episode of Black Mirror where they have this social media rating system, and if you don't have specific ratings you cannot travel. Maybe quite topical as it's starting to be. There's fears that this will be implemented in the situation that we're in with not being able to do certain things unless you're proven immune and things like that. So anyway, Nikki is still at the top. Well done, Nikki. And Nicole, very interesting having 2 names almost the same at the top, both Nikki and Nicole, but yeah, there's still a chance for Nicole to catch. I think it's still a chance for a few people to catch Nikki now, but Nikki's going really strong this week. So an open-ended question again. Let's get this ready. Name the TV show.
You cannot know this. No one can hold a map in their head.
I can. It's 3 turnings away.
I'm so gonna get this wrong. Stop it.
What?
I can feel you judging my driving.
I'm not judging your driving.
Let go of the handle then.
Oh, we were supposed to go down that turning.
What?
Yeah.
You said 3 turnings.
No, I missed one.
Just use your phone. You have a sat nav on your phone.
Oh my God, there. Mindful. Oh God, farm. There it is. We're going the right way. I was right.
Answers should be coming in now. It's quite a popular comedy TV show. I think it streams on Netflix and on BBC iPlayer.
Twat now.
Don't make this fun.
Okay, just 2 seconds left. I won't bother covering it. Desperate Housewives, My Wife Can't Help, Fleabag. It was, so it's an award-winning comedy, very funny, very you know, to the point and bare. So 7 of you got it correct. It's really good. Let's see. Oh, Nikki got it correct. So Nikki is staying at the top. Jacinto down in 5th, Zuzi in 4th, Dominica in 3rd, and Nicole in 2nd. And Nikki has a streak of 16 correct answers in a row. That's phenomenal. Well done. So the next question is the 4th from 5 in this round.
President trying to
Name the TV show.
people's work. Now, this committee has accused me of a great number of things. You accuse me of pay to play, and so I accuse you of exactly the same. I also accuse you of playing politics only when it suits you. You're all being paid. You're all serving some master, each and every one of you, and you know I know that for a fact. You, for example, Congressman Romero, and your crusade to take me down. Is it for justice? For the good of the nation? Is the truth what you're really after? Or is it for some
So just 10 seconds left. 11 answers in already.
Try to
Name the TV show.
Small hole in your soul that you sold off a long time.
Okay, so House of Cards suits. It was House of Cards. Not probably so popular anymore after the Me Too movement and everything that happened with Kevin Spacey in regards to that. But looks like 12 of you got it correct, so that's really good. SLB saying that he wrote Fleabag on that previous answer, but it still got it wrong. I'm not sure why that happened and whether your answer didn't show up, but we should be able to check that in the answers afterwards. Let me just make a note of that. And we can check what your answer was, because I should have an Excel spreadsheet of all the answers that people gave. So moving on to the last question of this round, with Nikki still less than 1,000 points ahead, so it's still up for Nicole to catch if Nikki drops the ball. Plus, I think we've got one more bonus question. Here we go.
Oh God, lungs on fire.
Name the TV show. Only the last word needed.
Ow, crap. I hate this. Running is terrible. Everything is the worst. Oh my God.
Maybe a bit of a gym reference as well.
It gets easier.
Huh?
Every day it gets a little easier.
Yeah?
But you gotta do it every day. That's the hard part. But it does get easier.
This one seems a little bit quieter as well. Hope everyone could hear it okay. But I think the most recognisable thing about this program is the main guy's look. Oh, someone wrote Houseman. I think that was a slip or an autocorrect on your app. It was BoJack Horseman. Well done to 9 of you for getting that correct. Oh my word. Nikki has dropped down and Nicole has now taken the lead, with Dominica moving up to second as well. And Jacinto holding in there nicely in 5th place. Okay, this is a number juggler question, and I think, yep, you've got to arrange these from highest through to lowest. So just sort these numbers into the correct order from highest to lowest. On all media questions, I'm gonna try and make it so one word is always allowed, just to make it as simple as possible to type. But I will always have the full answer available as well. So if it's spelt correctly and typed correctly, then it should be correct. I'm not sure if you just typed in the first name by accident. Anyway, just keep an eye out for that. And also, yeah, it's just the instructions. So here, for instance, it's highest to lowest, not lowest to highest. So highest number, second highest, third highest, and the lowest number. The final question, is this going to decide the final positions? What is going to happen? It's probably all decided when you hear this. You can probably see whether you got it correct or not. Only 71% got it correct. So it was just the same number of digits with the 6 moving through it, moving from highest to lowest. And everything stays the same. Nicole is in first place. So I want to do a poll. So last 2 weeks we've been choosing the theme for one round, but now you're going to choose the whole quiz for next week, and we'll build 6 rounds around this whole theme. So they're very generic themes, but there will be various sub-themes within these. So if you want a quiz about films, hit red. If you want a quiz about travel, hit blue. If you want a whole quiz about music, hit yellow. And if you want a quiz about sports, smack green. And the majority wins. So whatever you choose, it shall be done. So it obviously won't be all the same questions or the same type of questions. It'll make it interesting and varied in terms of the format of the quiz. So it's films. Great. So it's going to be a films quiz next week. Looking forward to that. Half of you wanted that, so it's almost even. Yeah, films beat out all the rest of the answers put together, basically. So great. Looking forward to that. Okay, so now moving on to the scores, the final scores of the 7th Stay at Home quiz on Sundays. The podium. In third place with 29,300 points was Nikki Sam from Samorości. 29,792, which is Dominika from Samorości. But the winner this week with 30,176 points is Nicole from Samorości. Absolutely fantastic. Honourable mentions for Zuzi and Jacinto. So well done to all of you. It's been well done to all of you for taking part. It's been a really great quiz. I've really enjoyed myself. I hope you all have a great week, and I look forward to seeing you all again next week. So, as always, I'm going to hit the click feedback button now, and please leave me some feedback and let me know. On the YouTube comments, let me know if you have any feedback about the quiz, if you think it was better or worse than last week, what was good, what was bad, and if you want anything changed. I've made notes about all the things we discussed during the quiz. So, until this time next week, stay safe and goodbye.